Hi, my name is Shrey, and today I will be explaining question 1 from LeetCode's most recent biweekly contest 32. So question 1 is kth missing positive number. And essentially the question gives you an input array and an integer k, and it wants you to find the kth positive integer that is missing from the array. So yeah, it's a pretty straightforward question, and let's just get straight into example 1. So in example 1, we're given an input array 2, 3, 4, 7, 11 and an integer k. So we have to ask ourselves, what are the missing numbers here? Well, the missing numbers starting from 1 would be 1, we have a 2, we have 3, we have 4, so 5, we don't have 6, so 6, we already have a 7, so 8, and then 9, and then 10, we have an 11, so 12, 13, and then all the way to infinity. So those are the missing positive numbers starting from 1 in this array, and what we have to do is we have to return the kth positive missing number. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be 9 in this case, so we would return 9. So that's just a quick explanation of the question, and let's just hop straight into the solution. So the approach I used in the contest was using a hash set to determine if the current number was in the hash set, and then according to that, increment your values. So let me explain that more in depth. So the first thing I did was I declared a hash set. I also declared a current number which we're evaluating and the number of missing numbers we have. The second thing I did was I added all of these current numbers in the array to our hash set, because those are the current numbers which we already have. And these numbers will help us determine what our missing numbers are. So I said add numbers in array to hash set. And I'm going to use HS to denote hash set, just to make it easier on me. So after we added all the numbers in the array to the hash set, we have to have a while loop, and we have to say while the number of missing is less than k, because we're trying to find the kth positive missing number. So we can have two scenarios here. So if the current number we're evaluating is already in the hash set, so if hs.contains current number, well then we would just move on to the next number essentially. So we just say current number plus plus. And what that means is, let's just say for this example we started off with 1 and not 2. Well, we would initially add all of these numbers to our hash set, and the first number we approach 1, well yes, that's in the hash set, so let's just move on to 2 now. So that's what this line of code does essentially, this block of code. Well, if that's not the case, then let me change that to 6, my bad. So if the current number is not in the hash set, well then we need to add that current number to the hash set. So add current number to hash set, and the next thing we have to do is we have to, sorry, let me use HS. Add current number to HS and increment current number. So we're just moving on to the next number. Current number plus plus. Eventually what's going to happen is we're going to break out of this loop then, and then we are just going to return our current number -1. And the reason for -1 is that it's just an off by 1 error. When you go through the code, you'll see that without this -1, you would the actual answer would always be 1 above. So you need this -1 for an off by 1 error. So yeah, that's the entire question to the solution. It's pretty straightforward. It's not terribly complicated. And if this video helped you in any way, please remember to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments below. And as always, I will leave a link to my code down below. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.